Hello, this is Learn How to Play Mahjong in 4 Easy Steps. In this video, we'll teach you the very basics of Mahjong gameplay. Mahjong is an easy-to-learn game, and after this brief tutorial, you'll be ready for exciting multiplayer action at mahjongkings.com. Mahjong is a 4-player game that began in China. It is a balanced blend of strategy and skill with a sprinkling of luck. Mahjong is played by approximately 500 million people worldwide, which is far greater than the number of poker players. The game is similar to many card games. You are given a set of tiles which you turn into melds, or combinations in order to win. Every player takes turns drawing one tile and then discarding one. You win by getting a tile that completes your hand. Throughout this demo, I will be showing you screenshots of the game lobby that explore how to start and play a game. I'll explain basic Mahjong rules and scoring, and we'll use examples from card games such as poker so you can get familiar with the game. Alright, let's get to it. Step 1. An introduction to the Mahjong Kings lobby. Here is an image of our game lobby. Once you get used to our lobby's features, navigation is easy. To get started in a game, click on the Games tab. This tab takes you to the Games section of the site. Now to start, you want to select the Mahjong School tab. The easiest and most common type of style to learn is Hong Kong, or HK style. Pick a game called HK Level 1, 0 minimum points. To see information on a specific table, look to the right-hand side. There's a menu called Info that gives you game details. For your first game, you will play against our system, but remember, live Mahjong games require a total of 4 players. Click on Join to start the game. We're already to Step 2, which is actual gameplay and combinations. Now we're in a game. You will see all of the tiles form a square pattern. In Mahjong, this is known as a randomly assembled wall, or in poker terms, think of it as the deck of cards. There are, of course, a few differences. In Mahjong, there are 3 suits, which run from 1 to 9. These include bamboos, characters, and dots. There are 4 of every tile, for a total of 108 suited tiles. Now let's take a look at the important honor tiles. Honor tiles are vital in Mahjong for both gameplay and scoring. There are 4 directional tiles known as winds. These are labeled East, South, West, and North. There are also 3 cardinal tiles labeled Red Dragon, Green Dragon, and White Dragon. You can generally think of honor tiles as being the aces of the Mahjong set. Lastly, there are 8 tiles known as the flowers and seasons, which are not used in gameplay, but can factor into the game scoring. They are 2 sets of 4 and are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. That covers the tiles. And remember, even though there are a large number of total tiles, there are many duplicates, so there aren't very many types of tiles. Let's start the game. You first get 13 tiles in your hand. Player turns go counterclockwise. The yellow arrow points to the player whose turn it is. Your hand will change as you discard and select a tile every round. Let's get into making combinations. Similarly to many card games, in Mahjong you assemble combinations. During their turn, each player throws out an unnecessary tile onto the table and may pick up a tile thrown by another player. You cannot pick up and keep a tile. You can only pick up a tile to use for a combination immediately. So what kind of combinations do we want to make? The first combination is known as a chow, which is 3 sequential suit tiles. For instance, here we have a chow with 3 bamboo tiles, numbered 1, 2, and 3. Next, we have a pung, which is 3 identical tiles. For instance, here is a pung with 3 dragon tiles. A kong is a set of 4 identical tiles. Now this one is uncomplicated. A pair is a set of 2 identical tiles. You see, Mahjong is easy. These are the only combinations you need to know in order to play Mahjong right now. Now that we've talked about the combinations, let's take a look at how they would appear during a Mahjong game. In this image, we need a 3 bamboo to complete a chow, the set of 3 tiles in the same suit in sequence. Try saying that 10 times in a row. A chow combination can only be assembled with a tile from the wall, or from someone to your left that discards it. We can also use 3 bamboo to complete this chow. That is the tile you're hoping gets thrown out by the player to your left. The next possible combination is a 4-5-6 bamboo chow. In this screen, you can see that a possible combination is a pung of 6 bamboos. Remember, a pung is a set of 3 identical tiles. The next possible combination here is a 6-7-8 bamboo. You just need the 7 bamboo tile to complete your chow. In this screen, you have a completed chow in your hand. You don't need any more tiles. Remember that a chow is a set of exactly 3 tiles, and even if you have 4 or 5 sequential tiles, it's not recognized as a valid set. In this screen, your next possible combo is a pung of 5 dots. From all of these screens, you can see that it's important to pay attention to which tiles you need, so you can be sure to grab the right ones when they're available. The last set we'll show you is a pair of green dragons. Mahjong is a game of strategy. You need to look forward to plan the best tiles to choose and discard. Looking at this hand below, you would want to discard the 9 dots tile, as the other tiles you have just need one tile to complete a combo. Basically, the 9 dots is currently off on its own, with no combo started, so that's the one to get rid of. Now we come to the big part. Step 3 is simply how to win a game. You win the game when you collect a hand of 4 pungs and or chows, and 1 pair before your opponent does. This is when you can scream out, Mahjong! And win the game. You now know the basic gameplay of a Mahjong game. Since the best way to learn any new game is to practice, step 4 is to play some practice games. The best place to do this is Mahjong Kings, www.mahjongkings.com.